when I came back, and Brady and I talked about coming back, I felt like there's a lot of work, as you know, to book guests every week.
Yeah.
And Ken and I, Wrestling with History didn't start with Bill. I ended up, when One Wrestling closed down, it was important for me to make sure Bill still had a wrestling home. And he was part of my start. So that was easy for me to put Bill on the payroll at VOC Nation and bring him into the fold. But Wrestling with History just started with Ken and I, and we kind of burned through Ken's Rolodex of guests. And I never wanted to do it again because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
And VOC Nation at that point in the beginning wasn't making enough to support a staff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just something that if I was going to do it, I wanted to do it where somebody else's burden. And then, you know, Conrad's doing his thing. And I'd say this about Conrad Thompson. I have a ton of respect for what he's built.
Mm-hmm.
He's great at the business side of it. I don't know how many hours he pours into all this recording that he does, but God bless him.
Yeah.
And I think what he did for this industry that you and I are part of is he reinvented it because it became about storytelling.
Yeah.
And I love that concept. And, you know, I think that he was a trendsetter. And I thought, well, let's not book guests anymore. Let's tell stories. Let's take different years or different people and tell stories about your backstage, and you lived the business in the time that was the hottest time, 84, 83 to 89.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah.
And then eventually we added Bill and it became bigger.
Yeah.
And, you know, then it became, I ended up doing it Manny Fernandez's show with the same thought.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thing is I'd rather tell the stories where our tagline is, we take people behind the scenes of the greatest moments in pro wrestling history.
Yeah.
And I want to do that because I think fans are craving that. They want to know not just the dirt sheet version, but this guy was there and he's a good guy. So he's not lying to you.
Right.
Bruce may lie to you. Bruce, not me, but Bruce Pritchard has an angle because he still works and gets a paycheck from McMahon. But Ken's not going to lie to you because he doesn't have to.
Yeah.